Yo, what's up everybody? It's theRealKaaayle here. I apologize for the upload inconsistency. I've been like kind of on and off this week. It's just been very busy for me this weekend. This weekend was way more busy than I anticipated. But I'm back. We're gonna try and hit every day this week. Best I can. But so just by the title of the video, I've been wanting to make this video for a while, y'all. How to fix Jade. It is no secret that I hate this character in MK11. I think she's not fun to fight. I think she's boring to play. And I'll go as far as a limb to say I think she's the most poorly designed character in this game. And most characters in this game are designed pretty well. I feel like NRS, they made a big mistake, and it's unfortunate because I actually really like the character of Jade. I think Jade is great. First of all, she looks cool as shit in this game. Great skins, great cosmetics, great intro outros. She was amazing in the story mode. And I like the character. She's a classic Mortal Kombat female ninja, you know? But I think gameplay wise, terrible. They fucked up. And I'm going to propose some ideas of how to fix her. So, disclaimer, this is just fully my opinion. If you think Jade is perfectly fine the way she is, awesome. I want you to tell me in the comment section. After this video, I want a discussion about this character in the comment section. Let's try and be civil. But overall, let me just say a few things. I don't think Jade is overpowered, right? I don't think Jade needs a buff. I don't think Jade really needs a nerf. I think this character just needs to be changed. Me personally, I just think that this character is just weirdly designed, and I'm gonna show you guys based on certain moves why I think this character is the way she is, and why people talk about her, why I hate her so much, why a lot of the community hates fighting her, and I guess why a lot of people play her online, because her playstyle is very good online. She's very good online. If I had to do a tier list video on characters that is like should be just characters who are good in an online environment, I would say like she would be up there with like Scorpion and Sub-Zero and Sonya. She's really freaking good online. And so just like quick intro, the reason why I think this is the worst character in the game is because based on her moveset and how she's just made, I think NRS just did not understand. Not that they didn't understand, they didn't know what to make of this character. They didn't know whether to make her a zoning character. They didn't know whether to make her a footsie character, a setup character, a pressure character. So they kind of just gave her a little bit of everything. And the different moveset kind of clashes together, and it leaves her lacking in certain areas, which makes one area very different, dominant. But in the polar opposite area, it makes her very strong and just annoying to deal with, and just also, you know, lackluster. It's kind of weird, but I'm gonna get to the point. So we're gonna first start off with, like, you know, the what makes Jade, what she's mostly known for. All right, so what Jade is mostly known for: the dodging shadows move, dark absorption, the projectile absorption attack. Now, why is this move a problem? She's always had it in the Mortal Kombat games, right? It's what Jade is known for, right? This move hasn't been stronger before. This move is so strong in this game. You want to know why? Let me just show you why. So I'm gonna put on the move, and we're gonna count, see how long it lasts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's about 7 seconds, right? Let's give probably 8 seconds because I could be a little bit off, but 7 to 8 seconds, give or take, for this move lasts. But now, just look at this. Oh, my bad. Hold on. What I'm trying to show you guys is that this move, you can damn near stack it once it's gone. Look how fast she's able to put this move back on. Damn near instant. That is just ridiculous. Why does she have such oppressive zoning when you can't even zone her back? I don't, and 7 seconds, you might think that's like not a big deal. 7 seconds in a fighting game is a lot. That is a very long time. I think this game is 90 seconds. Jade can probably get this move out, let's say about 3 to 5 times in a game. 7 multiplied by 3 is 21. By 5 times, that's 35. So like a third of the batch, she's going to have this move on. Probably even more than that, right? Especially for fighting a character who really doesn't have good like projectiles, like doesn't have any projectiles at all, or even if you have good projectiles, like let's say Jackie or Johnny, just the 2 characters that I play. The minute she puts this on, you gotta just walk in. And now we're gonna talk about the projectiles, which I think really needs to be changed about Jade. Well, certain aspects of the projectile. So overall, I think this move, you shouldn't be able to stack it so quickly. Like the minute it goes away, you could pretty much put it back on. I think they just need to add a few more seconds, like about, let's say like 3 to 4 seconds before you can put this back on, because the way her projectiles are set up right now, she's extremely oppressive. So let's get to the projectiles now. 4 different types of projectiles already. 4. Some characters are lucky enough to have even 1. And all of them are really good. So we have the regular Razor Fang. She can even use this in strings for block pressure. She has the air one. Air projectiles and MK11 are super strong, and it has 14 frames to start out. That is really good. Look how like you can insta air it. It's really insane. On meter burning it, the second one follows you. They're both hit bids. So if you jump, you're possibly gonna get hit. If you're on the ground, you're gonna get hit, and if you're blocking, I think she's like +8. She's definitely plus on the ground, and with her strings, you can go for some insane pressure with Jade. Adenian Spark, it is a slow moving projectile. You can react to this, but up close creates good mix-ups. You can do stuff like that, like that's an overhead. You can do like this. You could throw out these strings and go for that. Like there's a lot of interesting things you could do for Adenian Spark. This is just another thing that you have to worry about in the projectile arsenal. So when she's mixing you up with this, going for these high projectiles, oh, you gotta jump now. And then, oh, you don't want to jump because guess what? She has a fucking air projectile as well. So if you make the wrong read, you're getting hit with this air projectile as well. And I don't know if you guys have definitely fought Jade a lot. A lot of these maneuvers, like when she amplifies it, you really have to time your jump, because if she amplifies this stuff, the second one is definitely gonna hit you. And some of her like moves, like her attacks, they just naturally anti-air. Like her down, forget about her down 2, which is 9 frames. That shit is fast as fuck. So overall, let me just set the opponent blocking real quick, just so I can show you guys how ridiculous these projectiles can be up close on block. So up close, normal razors is 7 +7. So she pretty much gets a guaranteed back 3, with her back 3 being only 11 frames, right? And then upward air, that is +13. Why is the air projectile that plus on block up close? And the worst part is, I've fought Jade numerous amounts of times. Even if you manage to dodge both of these, she's like barely punishable. You can't really punish her air projectiles. And on top of like the straight projectile, the low spark, and the air spark, her zoning is actually very oppressive. She can damn near cover 80% of the screen, which is insane. On top of her getting plus frames on the projectiles itself. So yeah, it's kind of weird that this character could kind of keep you out and then pressure you up close. So let me just go over like in addition what other strings she could do to pressure. So overall, most of her strings do leave her a bit negative. 2-1 leaves you -2. She has fast pokes as well, so you could go for a down 1 or a down 4 after that. But this string right here creates a lot of pressure. You can only flawless block the last part. So if you're not good at flawless blocking, and you're gonna be eating this, and she's +5, so she can go for whatever she wants afterward. she pretty much can do a back 2 if she wants immediately afterward. It's only 10 frames, and she doesn't go for the last string. Boom, she's +7 if she goes for that, and she could just loop you. Now you're taking a bunch of chip. However, this, you might say, well, just block. It's not really a mix-up, it's just pressure, but that's the problem. And this is the reason why Jade players mostly just run away and zone. Because up close with Jade, you don't get really rewarded for a touch at all. The Jade has very, very limited combo potential, and I think that's just really, really weird design that they give this character really, really good plus frames up close with this string. Yes, it could be flawless block, but Lord knows that flawless blocking online is difficult, and dealing with these projectiles just creates a pretty good mind game with these long range and normals. She can definitely keep you out. She can kind of like zone you out in the mid range and excel over here, but the thing is, the Jade player really is not rewarded with that. You really just chip away and eat away at the opponent's health with her back 2, her back 3. You could probably go for her back 1 and her forward 2. Like, that's her only, this is her only launcher. So now I'm gonna get into what I think really should be done with this character up close. So this maneuver, the Deadly Butterfly maneuver. This move is unsafe on block with 13 frames. It does create an awkward punish, but I feel like, you know, certain moves that are just like so weirdly punishable, like this move, I'm not able to punish this as consistently. I think it's just an online thing. It's also MK11 thing. I think this move just have so much block stun in this game. But this move, I think this move should have been just a regular launcher. And it would have cost a bar, just like any other special move, to spend a bar to launch the opponent. I don't know if any of you guys played Injustice 1, but Nightwing had a move in his pole stance where if he spent a bar, he can launch the opponent. So I think what I would have done if I was designing Jade, I would have made this move like a regular launcher so that she can spend a bar, and like she does like an animation where she slams her staff on the ground, popping the opponent up. Then you could go for like her back 3, go for an ender and stuff like that. You go for a back 1-2 setup. So that way, up close, as a Jade player, you're more rewarded for playing a more close range game and pressuring your opponent. See, and what this also does by making it cost a meter, right? So now you actually have good ways to get consistent damage up close. So now when you're spending all that bar to combo and get damage like how you should, now you'll have less bar to be spending on these stupid projectiles that everybody just spams with Jade. That's the problem I have with Jade. So overall, I really do think that this character has just a very, very weird playstyle. I've never seen a character. Well, well, obviously we've seen characters like this before, but I just think she plays this game in a very, very weird way. She's zoning you out up close from far away, and I feel like it wouldn't have been as bad if her projectiles weren't so oppressive. So I think personally, the air projectiles, that shit just gotta be toned down in my opinion. But then if you're gonna do that, we need to give her a launcher up close, because the reason why you don't see a lot of Jades play up close this way, or when they start staggering, they don't really do much, is because she can't do much to you up close. She really just eats away at your health, and then when she's done, she kind of runs away and gets back to zoning. So that's why she plays like a very like hit and run game. When she's up close, when she happens to get up close, she's just staggering you, trying to eat away at your health. But then when she's done, she's running away. Absorption field, you can't touch me. I'm gonna spam you out. When that's done, if you happen to get up close, I'm just gonna stagger you to death and just take like 10% away from your HP at a time. So that's why I think Jade is really, really annoying. So overall, let's just recap. I think personally, this should be a launcher that she spends bar for. Reduce some of the plus frames off of her air projectiles. I don't think air projectiles should be like plus on block. I think that's just silly. who's gonna counter the air projectile, where anti-airs are so bad in this game. Like, air projectiles are super strong in this game. They're mids, so you kind of have to block it, or you have to just avoid it. And you don't want to jump backwards against Jade, because she's just gonna zone you out, and then she just has these like random moves that you could throw out. In addition to that, there's things I would love to see just get changed with Jade. I think it's this fucking move. This move literally has no recovery. It's 7 frames, and you could just mash on down 2 after it. Look at it. Barely her hand goes down, and you're able to like press a button. And then you see Jade players do this a lot. Her down 2 could still be ridiculous. I think like this is like her best thing going for her, because up close, Jade players don't have much going for her. So I would say if they do give her that launcher, they're not gonna give her the launcher. But if they do like change her like the way I would like her to, I would say maybe like slow this down, because 9 frames for a down 2 is crazy. For this much range and like this crazy hitbox, I would make this like 12 frames. Slow this down. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Hopefully I explained myself pretty well. I feel like I kind of rambled a bit, but I would say less plus frames on those projectiles, especially the air ones. Don't make it so that you can stack this dark absorption move, and give her a launcher. Give her a regular launcher, and I think she would kind of play like rock. I would say like Nightwing from what do you call it? Injustice. Nightwing from the first Injustice, and with her pole stance. I think her projectiles should be used more like as setups, like how Robin does in Injustice 2, and like the same thing with the Birdarangs in Injustice 1, and that will make her a far interesting character. It'll give her some combos, and it will give Jade players a reason to play up close instead of just doing these lame pressure strings and not getting anything off of it. Like, it will also just make her a lot more fun to fight, more enjoyable to watch overall. So let me know what you guys think about this, and post your opinions in the comment section. Let me know how you guys feel about Jade. I don't think this character needs a buffs. I just think this character needs like a rework overall. I don't know if that's something that NRS will be able to do, because that's like pretty much changing the entire character. You'll have to probably learn a whole bunch of different combo strings and combos in general. But hey, I just think Jade right now is just whack. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. More MK11, more content on the way. Peace.